3, go! Beautiful sunny winter's day here at the center of the karting universe. We welcome you to SodiKart Karting and round 4 of the 2026 WSK Supermaster Series. KZ2. Well, the question has been all year, who can stop the SodiKart racing team?
17 laps of racing for the penultimate round of the WSK Supermaster Series in 2026 here at SodiKart Karting. Lonato, Senna van Volstein, Max Orlov the front row. We go racing and a slow start from Senna. Max Orlov catapults himself into the lead. Marek Scriven inherits P2. Senna van Volstein settles into third position, is quick to try and make up for it. Down the inside of turn number 4 as we negotiate the opening sector. Look over the shoulder from Max Orlov, and his main championship rival has bottled the start, but he's made quick recovery. The rest of the field negotiate turn number 5, a bit of contact as they work through. Hopefully no casualties by the end of it.
Albanese, P4, with Victor Gustafsson, the Galiffortune TM of the CRG, former world champion, just behind. Actually lost the place though to Marcus Kayak. Orlov from Senna. Albanese, Scrivan, this is Victor. Michael Leader, Maximilian Schleimer, Denner, Palomba, and John Nomblot. Fastest lap of the race for Maxim Orlov, a 44.814. So far, the only driver under the 45-second bracket is the Russian, the KZ2 World Cup champion. On your screen, 101, Max Orlov. This is quite incredible. 5th 1-2 in a row for the SodiKart racing team, potentially. Bonjour, Monsieur Bertrand Pignolet. Trop facile pour votre équipe. Too easy for the SodiKart racing team, as it seems. Senna van Volstein is the reigning WSK Supermaster Series champion as well. As it stands, the gap between Orlov and Senna, 397 to 332 points, going to Franciacorta in 2 weeks' time. We are looking at history here this afternoon.
He has risen to the occasion. The checker flag will fly for the first final of round number 4 of the WSK Supermaster Series, and Max Orlov takes it in KZ2. Senna van Volstein hangs on by a quarter of a second to Danilo Albanese for the podium, but Max Orlov will extend the gap and feel just that little bit safer into the final round at Franciacorta.
OKJ Final, 17 laps in beautiful winter sunshine, 18 degrees of the world famous SodiKart Karting Lonato circuit. We race. Race start from Benjamin. Goes through briefly to take the lead. He's done it. Benjamin from the outside of the front row, and Jindri Pezhel has followed him through to position 2. Billy C back to P3. Move down the inside, that's Devon for Ricky Flynn Motorsport. As they come out of the pit hairpin, Benjamin Manach from the outside of the front row of the grid. Fastest lap of the race so far for Benjamin with a 46.937. Only he and Valerio, Viapiana and Collegia. Only 3 drivers under the 47-second bracket at this early stage of the OK Final here this afternoon. Down through the chicane, there's Zach Drummond behind Lev Krutogolov. We start lap 6 of 17. The gap 1.6 seconds. Joachim Ward working his magic, the TM tuned by Joachim himself. And the Paralin chassis, the SodiKart in second.
Will Collegia finally finding that form that he saw earlier on in the weekend and ascend to the inside of Yinrik Peschel. Will Collegia, what a move into the first of the triple hairpin sequence. Now Yinrik Peschel fires one back down the inside into the final corner. Oh, it's brilliant racing between the pair as they jostle for second. Now comes Volt, wanting to get himself onto the step of the podium. Will Collegia around the outside of turn number 1, inside of 2, but Yinrik Peschel keeps it pinned. They're 3 wide to the apex of turn 4, and Collegia gets sent off. Waltz drives him off the road, and now Viapiana is side by side with Yinrik Peschel.
We go into the final third of the OK Final here this afternoon, and a 46.212 for Manach.
Manach in control, as he has been for the best part of this race, and sends all the way through the field. Yes, Yinrik Peschel, I believe, trying to find his way through the 204. Will Collegia trying to get back involved and find a step onto the podium, but that's going to be near impossible. Maybe though, oh my goodness me, it's definitely impossible now. Huge incident off the exit of the final corner that leaves Will Collegia stranded. Oh, it's all come undone for the Aussie. How on earth has it gone so bad as Yinrik Peschel sends one to the inside of Michael McGoy almost immediately? The chance was there as Lev Krutogolov, where has he come from? Now back onto the podium for the Ukrainian. This is insanity and huge for his championship. Zach Drummond goes back into the top 10 trying to mitigate the damage, but these are the drives that define champions. Down the inside. Final corner, the checker flag will fly. Benjamin Manach, in a race that defines champions, will take victory here at Lonato for Ward Racing. Viapiana, and a legendary drive from Lev Krutogolov. Junior coming up next. Of course, 14 laps of racing with Henri Kumpen on pole position. We go racing towards turn 1, an awful start for the 397 of Dergunov. That's going to hand the momentum over, of course, to Henri Kumpen, who's under attack there from Girardello, fighting through, and the Paralin goes through to take the lead of the race. As we go full course yellow, and a red flag, in fact. To make sure everyone is okay, and thankfully that is the case. And we'll go racing for 14 laps in OK Junior, a slightly better start for Dergunov, but still not ideal. Daniel Miron Lorente straight up into 3rd position, and it's rinse and repeat for Girardello, straight to the lead of the race. Daniel Miron Lorente down the inside of Henri Kumpen as well. The Ricky Flynn kart has gone down to 3rd. There's a couple of karts grass tracking in the background as well. In towards turn number 5 in the pit lane hairpin for the first time. Will Green gets caught out. The Williams Jr. dropping down a couple of places. Now as we run our way through the roller coaster for the first time of 14, down towards the chicane. Girardello from Miron Lorente, Dergunov, then comes Kumpen, Jarlasea from Remik Samchik. Lucas Palacio is a swap of position down in towards turn number 5. That's Kumpen back for 3rd. Will Green, Chuko, and Zdeněk Pavacek rounding out the top 10, of course, the Czech driver. well, get after the top two who are now battling, because there's the move from Daniel Miron Lorente. Sets it up nicely into the penultimate corner, goes through and takes the lead of the race.
Coming out of turn 3, the gap between Kumpen and Dergunov is 2.1 seconds, but Matvei has put in a 47.367. Purple, fastest on circuit. The Primer Racing Energy, the Eclipse. It's right there. Potentially a maiden victory for Matvei, who dives down the inside. Does Dergunov. Nice pass, and now he's on the back of the Fusion Motorsport Kart Republic. Excellent move from Matvei Dergunov.
From Dergunov, reeling in DML. Now they draw side by side on the run onto lap 12 of 14. In towards turn number 1, nearly touching wheels there as the Energy Corsa goes through. The switchback is there for Daniel Miron Lorente, who takes the first place back. Now Girardello, the Paralin, gets back through. The Primer Racing did not quite get the run that he was expecting. They're 3 wide on the exit of turn 5, nearly pinched in the middle as the Paralin. Where have we seen that before? Daniel Miron Lorente back down the inside, up over the crest, keeps the lead of the race, and Girardello climbs back through into second.
Kumpen's there in 4th place. They race across the line at 101 kilometers an hour. Matvei dives down the inside. Dergunov goes through once again. Miron Lorente's in the grass, incredibly. Holds the race lead. Kumpen now climbs up onto the podium. He's on the outside of the OKN Junior World Cup champion. The last lap of the OK Junior Final here at SodiKart Karting.
A pivotal championship-defining race. There's contact to the rear end of Daniel Miron Lorente, who is desperately trying to defend this. Henri Kumpen got back involved through on Girardello. The fight not only for the podium, but the victory. Side by side for the final step. Forced nearly over the curve there was Girardello by Henri Kumpen, who is now settled for 3rd. Daniel Miron Lorente parking it exactly how he needs to. Opens up the final corner, ascends to the inside from Kumpen. The checker flag will fly, and Daniel Miron Lorente will make a statement in this championship with victory at Lonato.
Two American-born drivers on the front row of the grid. Blake from Los Angeles in California will start from pole position. Starting alongside Zayne Burgess. We race. Finally, after the 3rd formation lap, Blake Schwer, the Californian for the Tony Kart Racing team, leads the field down into turn 1. Perfect start from Blake. Godschalk goes through to P2. It looked like Nikita Bortov coming together with Hendrix Falat. Alexander Tubiarena, the driver you saw. Verda, as we go full course yellow. We race green, lap 5 of 10. Zev shoots to the outside. Blake covers him off. Goes defensive down into turn 3. Zev Godschalk looking racy. The track is 12 meters wide here. Zayne Burgess capitalizes on the outside. Tries to cut back across, only to find his fellow North American. It's the Jamaican-American behind the Canadian. So now we see what the Canadian can do on the back of the Californian. Here's Wolf going by, just ahead of Leo Simone. Zvadic, Venturino, and Sasha Miras, who took victory at Viterbo. Nice move down the inside by Zayne Burgess. There is Johan Berger up into P5. and a potential first ever podium. Jaden has got the race lead. They scatter down the back straight. And now Johan Berger on the inside. Puts Leo Simone back in place. Blake Gioele from pole position from Los Angeles. Leads the field down into turn one. Perfect start from Blake.
Jack Wolf. Down the inside goes Zayne Burgess through turn number 5. Nicely done. The gap was open, so he filled it later on the brakes from the Andretti Jr., but the fire back is there from Jaden Francisco. Straight back to the inside of the roller coaster. Now dip down over the crest towards the chicane. Defensive immediately. Zev Godschalk straight there to get involved. Also Zvaric for Baby Race. Closing in on the back end of Godschalk. In towards the triple hairpin complex once again. And now we've got 6 cars in the lead. Jaden Francisco hanging on, the door opens for Godschalk to go through, and Zayne Burgess gets left to dry on the outside. He's going to muscle his way to the inside of the final corner to retain third. On to what will be the final lap of racing. Jack Wolf trying to get involved as well. As Zev Godschalk tries his best, but might have to defend himself because Zayne Burgess is there. There's contact. Oh, goodness me. Zev Godschalk is sent over the nose of Jaden Francisco. Oh, my word. Blake Gioele could have a chance for the lead here. Zayne Burgess, of course, inherits it after all of that. Checker flag will fly, but I'm sure that's not going to be the end of it. Zayne Burgess will take victory in Mindy Under 10.
We race. Filippo Frigerio goes into second place. It's Team Baby Race. 1-2 in the opening stages of the Mini Group 3 final. Looking for Philip Stats down the inside, crash into the hairpin. Andreas Papagiorgiou again has come to grief on the first lap of the final. Frigerio in second. Daniel, as the team driver, dives up the inside, splits the Baby Race duo. As Frigerio back into position 2.
In front, do not count out the Red Bull Junior one bit. Sent to the inside, late dive from Filippo Frigerio to take the lead of the race. That was one that El Gahoudi was absolutely not expecting. And the Baby Race duo swap places. He left it as late as he possibly could. Frigerio takes the lead of the race. The penultimate round of the WSK Supermaster Series, and the fight back is on. El Gahoudi tries it, but can't quite do it. It's left the door open for Dan Ferguson to take second. Baked down the inside goes El Gahoudi, though the space was just about there. They're drawing 3 wide on the exit as they fly in formation to start the 6th lap of 10. And this is playing nicely into the hands of Filippo Frigerio, who will be running away with a race lead. Guessed it, Wynn Godschalk could well be finding theirself into contention. 3 wide towards the roller coaster. El Gahoudi on the inside as Dan Ferguson takes second.
Just up into 9th. But it gets so much harder from here. The gap, 1.9 seconds. Godschalk with a purple lap though. 52.930, fastest on circuit. .537, he escapes clear as Zayne pays. under attack. Look at the fight with 2 laps remaining. White lines it down the back straight. There's Garrett, Dimuno, Clinkers, Kotomo in the background, crash at the pit hairpin.
Potentially, I think it was Zane Pace and Alfie Mayer that got caught up. Zane Pace has lost a ton of places. I think was able to recover, and that, of course, is the championship leader. Chicane for the final time between the two of them, where the Red Bull Junior gets caught up over the curbs. His opportunity's wearing thin, but he sends one to the inside. What a move from Godschalk. He takes the podium from 31st on the grid. The checker flag will fly, and a very deserved victory for Filippo Frigerio. Dan Ferguson will take the championship lead, but Wynn Godschalk side by side with Shelvis across the line. Who takes it at the flag? It's Wynn Godschalk by less than half a tenth of a second. Of the penultimate round of the WSK Supermaster Series in 2026, we go racing, and Perico will get us underway towards turn number 1, closely followed by Sebastian Riedel in the team driver racing car. He's been looking remarkably quick so far this weekend. In towards turn number 4, and Perico already with a pretty substantial lead for this stage of the race. 3 wide, nearly in towards the turn number 5 hairpin, getting caught up on the inside over the curve there, one of the karts, as they negotiate their way towards the sweeping left-hander up over the crest. Ducking to the inside there, trying to find some space, I believe. That's Victor Karoon just getting shoved wide ever so slightly. That's going to cause a bit of a kerfuffle on the exit.
Elton Head Fours, his closest challenger in the championship, stopped on the formation lap. Elton did not start. Head Fours, second in the series, out, and did not start the OKNJ final. Perico, 13 days officially a Mercedes AMG junior driver in P1, will be champion this afternoon if he holds this position for the second half of the final. The German Sebastian Riedel under attack from the Modena kart racing Paralin. Launches down the inside. Luigi goes through to position 2. Nice pass by Diascoli. Round 4, the WSK Supermaster Series. Sebastian down the inside, through to P2. Zach, surely that will do it for Nick Dangerous.
Yeah, you'd imagine so, because they're continuing to battle. Around the outside goes Riedel, has the inside for turn number 2, but the switchback is there for the Paralin, who sneaks one to the inside of turn number 4. Brilliant stuff from Dascali. Now the run towards turn number 5 for the final time, but all eyes on Nicolo Perico. 4 final victories out of the final corner. The checker flag will fly, and Nicolo Perico is your 2026 OKNJ WSK Supermaster Series champion.